students, welcome back to my channel, Vision Math Minds. I am Sushma. Today we are going to learn quadratic equation multiple choice questions. It's a session 2 because before that I done session 1 and this is a session 2. Here I am going to give 15 questions and little bit tricks that is useful for your papers in our final exam. So like this more videos your papers name is, please subscribe to my channel. If you have anything doubt, please comment it below. Next one, the solution of 5z squared is equals to 3z is. Options we have 0, 3 by 5, 0, minus 3 by 5, 3 by 5 and 0. Here they said we need to find out what is the z value. Therefore, we will write down question that is 5z squared is equals to 3z. Here I'll take this one 3z this side, that time it will become minus 3, and if in that both I taken z as a common, so I'll get z into 5z minus 3 is equals to 0. Now we will equate z is equals to 0 as a one term and other one term as a 5z minus 3 is equals to 0. Now I'll take 3 that side, it will become plus 3 and that 5 will come down, so I'll get z is equals to 3 by 5. So therefore what we got to answer, that is option A, 0, 3 by 5 is a correct answer. Second one, 1 year ago Ram was 8 times old as his son. Now if age is equal to the square of his son's age, their present ages are. Options we have 7 and 49 years, 5 and 25 years, 1 and 50 years, 6 and 49 years. Here one thing you can see that his age is equal to square of his son's age. That means square of the terms. Where we have in options, because first option you can see 7 and 49. That means 7 square is how much? 49. It's a possible is there. Option B what we have 5 and 25. Yes, 5 is a 25 will get. That means square of his son's age. It may be possible is there. But option C and option D, it's not possible because it's not a square. Therefore we will check with option A and option B. First I'll take option A. What we have 7 and 49 years. Now we will subtract this one with the 1 because they said 1 year ago, therefore I'll subtract this option with the 1. Then what I'll get 7 minus 1 is 6 and 49 minus 1 is 48. They said other one statement also, that is 8 times as old as his son. That means the son age we need to multiply with the 8. So how much we'll get Ram's age? That is only the Ram's present ages. Therefore, we will multiply son's age is how much? 6 years into how many times? 8 times. So how much will get? 48 years. Is it same we are getting? Because 1 year ago what we got? 48 only. Because 49 minus 1 we will get 48. And here 8 times also we are getting 48 years. That means it's a correct answer. Option A, 7 and 49 years is a correct one. The condition for equation ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0 to be quadratic is dash. Options we have a is less than 0, a is not equal to 0, a is not equal to 0, b is not equal to 0, a is greater than 0. We need to check which is a possible for quadratic. Quadratic means what? You need to have an x squared term. That means what is the coefficient of x squared? That is a. That means a if it becomes 0, so we can't get. If a is less than 0 or greater than 0 also, it may be. But it should not be equal to 0. So then only we will get a quadratic equation. If a becomes 0 means we can't get a quadratic. So therefore option B, a is not equal to 0 is a correct one. You can see option C also we have a is not equal to 0 and b is not equal to 0. Here mainly condition we need to know that a should not be equal to 0, because if a becomes 0 then we will not get a quadratic equation, because 0 into x square we will get 0 only, then it will not be quadratic equation. So therefore option B is a correct one. Fourth one, the standard form of a quadratic equation is. Options we have ax plus b is equals to 0, ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equals to 0, ax plus bx square plus c is equals to 0. This is a repeated question, many times they gave in exams also. You can see in the 2019 and 2020 papers, model papers, everything. So this question is repeated one. And few times they may ask the general form of quadratic equation also, you need to be thorough with it. So if people know what is the formula, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 is one of the standard form of quadratic equation. Therefore option B is a correct one. Fifth one, the roots of quadratic equation x square minus 8 divided by x square plus 20 is equals to 1 by 2r. Options we have plus or minus 3, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 6, plus or minus 4. Or they gave equation that is x square minus 8 divided by x square plus 20 that is equals to 1 by 2. Now we will do cross multiplication. So cross multiplication, what we will get? 2 into x square minus 8 is equals to 1 into x square plus 20. So now we will multiply 2 inside, we will get 2x square minus 2 8s are 16 that is equals to x square plus 20. Now I'll take this one 16 that side and x square this side. So then what I'll get? 2x square minus x square, I'll get x square that is equals to 20 plus 16, I'll get 36. So square root of 36 is what? X is equals to plus or minus 6 because 6 6 are 36 and square root means it will become plus or minus. Therefore option C plus or minus 6 is a correct answer. Next one. The sum of the squares of two consecutive natural numbers is 313. The numbers are options we have 12, 13, 13, 14, 11, 12, 14, 15. Here they said we need to find out the consecutive natural numbers and their sum need to be equal to 313. And here you can see consecutive means what is the meaning? Consecutive means it's a continuous. Here we have all the numbers are continuous. That means 12 we have means next we have 13. Next we have 13 to 14. That means continuous numbers only we have. But we will check with the option 1 first and afterwards we will go each one and where the sum of this one squares we will get 313. So that is a correct one we will prove. So what we have option 1, 12 and 13. What is the square of 12? That is 144 and 13 square is 169. Now we will add this both. That means the sum of these numbers it need to be 313. We will add how much we will get. How much we will get? 144 plus 161 is equals to how much we will get? 313. That means in the first option only we are getting answer. If we not get, we need to go for the option B and option C. So therefore option A 12, 13 is a correct one. Seventh one. The sum of a natural numbers and its reciprocal is 10 by 3. Then the numbers is options we have 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here they said what they said the sum of the numbers of its reciprocal is. What is the denominator? Here we need to see first of all what we have denominator because this is reciprocal. So what we have denominator 3 is there. That means 3's reciprocal is what? 1 by 3. Now we will add this both. We will get or not we will check. Okay. So then what is that? 3 plus 1 by 3. That means the number and its reciprocal. That means 3 and that's reciprocal is 1 by 3. We will add that both. So we can't add because 3 denominator we don't have, that will be 1. So we will take a LCM, we will get 3 3s are 9 plus 1 divided by 3. So that implies 9 plus 1 is a 10 divided by 3. So therefore what is the number that one? That number is 3. That means that 3 number is a one of the number which will get the answer 10 by 3. So therefore option A is a correct one. 8 a 2-digit number positive number such that product of its digits are 6. If 9 is added to that number, the digit interchange their places. Then the numbers is options we have 43, 61, 23, 32. By seeing only you will get confused how we will get the product is 6 for the 2-digit numbers and how we will get the options also. Here you can see we have a 43. That means we need to consider 4 and 3. So based on that only we need to go now. So what we have first option 4 and 3. So by multiplying how much we'll get? 4 3s are 12. So that means its product is not a 6. So therefore we can't take 43. Option B what we have 6 and 1. That means 61 we have. So 6 and 1 we will take. So we'll multiply that both means how much we'll get? 6 1s are 6. That means we are getting product. We need to check. By adding 9 we will get the reverse number. That means you have 61 means you need to get 61. Is it possible to get by adding 9? No, it's not possible to get 16 by adding 9 for that. So we'll go for the option C. So what we have option C 23. So 2 into 3 how much we'll get? 2 3s are 6. And we will add 9 for this means we need to get interchange number. That means we have a 23 means we need to get a reverse of that. What is 32? So we'll add 23 plus 9 means how much we'll get? 32. That means is it reverse of that? Yes, is it a reverse of that? So therefore we can say answer C 23 is a correct one. 1. The equation x plus 1 by x is equals to x by 2 standard form of a quadratic equation. Options we have x square plus 2x plus 2 is equals to 0, x square minus 2x plus 2 is equals to 0, x square minus 2x minus 2 is equals to 0, x square plus 2x minus 2 is equals to 0. Here they said we need to find out what is the standard quadratic equation. And this question is most of the time they repeated because it's a 2020 in a model paper they gave this one. So please practice this. And here what they gave the equation, that is x plus 1 by x is equals to x by 2. So here we need to do cross multiplication. By cross multiplying, what we'll get? X into x will get x squared, that is equals to 2 into x will get 2x, plus 2 into 1 will get 2. So we will take now this plus 2x and plus 2 that side, it will become minus. Therefore we'll get the equation is x squared minus 2x minus 2 is equals to 0. Therefore option C is a correct answer for this question. Step 1. If the roots of the quadratic equation x squared plus 6x plus k is equals to 0 are equal, then the value of k is, options we have 9, minus 9, 8, 5. Here they said we need to find out k value, so that means what we need to substitute? We need to substitute in a discriminant formula. And they said it's a equal, that means b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, discriminant is equal to 0. Now we have a value, b value and c value. We will substitute it, we'll get 6 square minus 4 into a value is 1, c value is k, that is equals to 0. 6 square how much? 36 minus 4 into 1, what you get? 4. 4 into k? 4k, that is equals to 0. Now I'll take this one 36 this side, so then I'll get minus 36 minus it cancels, means we'll get 36 by 4. So k is equals to, by dividing 36 by 4, I'll get 9. Therefore option A, 9 is a correct one. 11th one, the product of two consecutive positive integers is 30. This can be expressed algebraically as, options we have x into x plus 2 is equals to 30, x into x minus 2 is equals to 30, x into x minus 3 is equals to 30, x into x plus 1 is equals to 30. Here they said we have a two consecutive positive integers. That means consecutive means what? Continuous. Continuous means what we'll get? X, and next we need to get x plus 1, because before also we did like this problem also. So there we taken x into x plus 1, x plus 2, like that it will go. So here what we have like that, we have only one term, that is x into x plus 1 is equals to 30, that is option D only we have, because other options we don't have like that, nothing. So therefore option D is a correct answer. 12th one, divide 12 into parts such that the sum of their squares is 74, then the two parts are, here we have options are 10, 2, 8, 4, 7, 5, 11, 1. Here they said we need to find out the answer. That means by divide 12 into two parts. Here by seeing all the numbers also we can say, because 10 plus 2, 12, 8 plus 4, 12, 7 plus 5, 12. That means by dividing this one we will get that, by adding also we will get that only. And here they said the sum of the squares it need to be 74, and sum of this one squares, option 1 directly also we can say, that is we have 10 square means what? To come 100, 2 square is 4, so we will get 100 above, that means it's not possible. And option B, what we have? 8, 4. What is 8 square? 64. Then 4 square is 16. That is equals to 80. Is it we are getting 74? No. We will check to option 3. So 7 square is 49 plus 5 square is 25. That is equals to how much you'll get? 74. Therefore option C, 7, 5 is a correct one. So 11th question is a very important one. 11th one and 12th one, they asked many times, so be prepared for this. 13th one, if one root of an equation x plus 4, x plus 3 is equals to 0 is minus 4, then the another equation is, option A we have 3, 4, minus 3, 0. This is a question they gave for the model paper also. You can check with that, and this is most repeated question also, because in a 2019 also they gave in an exam, and 2020 also they gave in a model paper. If you want this, you can check with it. So what they gave equation, x plus 4 into x plus 3 is equals to 0. And here we will equate x plus 4 separately with a 0 and x plus 3 separately with a 0. So then what I'll get, x value is equals to minus 4 and x value is equals to minus 3. Because if we take on that one plus 3, that side it will become minus. So therefore minus 3 will get. And here one answer they gave up before only, that is what? Minus 4. That means which one is left over? Another one, that is minus 3. So that means option C, minus 3 is a correct one. 14th one, the sum of the squares of three consecutive even 200. Find the numbers. Options we have 6, 7, 8, 6, 8, 10, 8, 9, 10, 6, 9, 10. Here they said we have a consecutive even integers. Consecutive means continuous numbers. Here we have all continuous numbers leaving the option D. Because option D we have 6, 9, 10, so that is not possible. And other three also it's a continuous numbers. And you need to observe another one thing, that is what even integers. Even means what? Even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like that extra stuff. That means that one even numbers. Here in options where you have even numbers like that, in only option B we have, that is what? 6, 8, 10. So that is only one that we have a even number. So therefore we can say option B, 6, 8, 10 is a correct answer. You want means you can do 6 square plus 8 square plus 10 square, you will get a 200 only. Man, we can't do, we will go directly. So then also you can check with by each option. That means 6 square plus 7 square plus 8 square. If you are getting a 200 means it's a correct one. If it's not means you need to go for an option B. So like that you need to go. Instead of that, if they mention even integers means that means even numbers only it will be. So in these options and all, only one option is like that, that is option B. So therefore directly we can write option B is a correct one. In a quadratic equation, the value of the discriminant is -5. Then the equation asks options are real and distinct roots, real and equal roots, not real roots, and imaginary roots. This is the question, most of the time repeated. So you need to practice very well for this. Here what they get discriminant value -5. So that means -5 means what? It's a minus value. It's a less than 0. If d is less than 0, what we can say? It's an imaginary root. If d is equal to 0, we can say it's an equal root. If d is greater than 0 means we can say it's a real and distinct. But here we have a negative, that's a lesser one, so therefore we can say imaginary roots. I hope if you guys enjoyed this video, you have anything doubt, please comment it below and please subscribe my channel if you